And that's what makes this so different.
I like how salty these fans are getting, though.
I know.
I guess that means the beer stands did well tonight.
Little maneuvering, jammer on jammer, right behind the line. Oh, David doing a great job catching the Crazy Eights off guard. Little jammer on jammer action in the back, and then saw a hole and took it.
On like a hot knife through butter goes Nathan and takes a look back and calls it by 1 point for Shakira to offset the damage. The Stevie Wonder behind the 88-9 jammer line. Both teams at full strength, no one in the WMSC box. And there goes Stevie Wonder as the Rollettes are grabbing the momentum back with a quickness, but she is not lead jammer.
Nice work by Freight Train, knocking that momentum, or using that momentum to get Stevie Wonder sliding in the infield.
Stevie Wonder with one pass on her initial pass that wasn't entirely clean. And Schoolhouse Rock is going to get lead. Is she going to try to score some points before Stevie Wonder gets through? Yeah, I think she's going to, she's going to try.
She now, Carrie Haxon tried to knock her out of bounds in that last pass. She snuck right past her. You could see she was pissed, ready to get her on that next run.
She listens to serving justice on the bench and calls it. But a good these teams is Zote going to be able to get this momentum back from Jackpot and the Rushin Rollettes.
3 on 3 with each team having a blocker in the box. And unfortunately, it looks like the other white meat was a wicked block, but
she was skating clockwise to do it, I believe. Don't call it an illegal forearm. When you're skating clockwise to commit an illegal forearm, it's going to be one or the other.
Right. They're both bad. Great work on that inside line.
Ooh, 5-point grand slam for Megan and the Rushin Rollettes. As Freight Train now trying to break things up at the front of the pack and maybe open something up for Zote, who now has the jammer star.
But again, as we talked about before, the Rollettes doing a great job of recycling back up, getting themselves together. You are more effective in a group than you are alone, but unfortunately, it looks like Zote will be taking a seat in the penalty box.
She cut the track. Again, if it goes for any skater on the track, if you get forced out of bounds and you come back in and have bettered your position relative to the other players on the track, that's a penalty and you have to sit for 30 seconds.
And as a blocker,
as the Rollettes, great teamwork there. Hanging back initially to give Scully Wheeler a head start and then immediately converging. But Scully Wheeler is still not through. There she goes. Now she is your lead jammer as Zote now back on the track.
Shakira, I thought, did a great job within that pack, really slowing everything down. And again, looking at that wall back there, demand a beating. Holly and Shakira, that's impressive to be able to sneak right past those three.
That's right. You can tell that this league has been around for 10 years because some of the fans have become so knowledgeable about this that you can hear them coaching from the stands, and it's awesome.
It is.
I absolutely love it.
Nice work as Schoolhouse Rock interjects her way through the back.
I'll see what you did there.
Picks up the jammer status.
Meanwhile, Maven continues to get jostled around. It's multi-ball in the middle of the pack right now. Schoolhouse Rock, the extra thumb is extra fun. It's a grand slam.
Pushing away from Rikers Dixon and Striker. She earned that extra point for sure.
Oh, and she just manages to get her hips in front of two of her opponents, bleeding here for the Crazy Eights.
4-on-3 blocker advantage to the Crazy Eights. Nice work pushing her way through. Smack Juliet picks up
command the beating in the other white meat, bottling up Stevie Wonder, but finally she gets past the zone of engagement, and the other white meat, I believe, got called for engaging past 20 feet.
And is not happy about it.
Oh. Trouble for Rushin on her fifth penalty. And Chucky Blackman now is going to take a seat, and your lead jammer is Jackpot.
A lot of rotating.
In and out of the WMSC penalty box here. Finally, Jackpot calls it off. She picks up another.
I got all my gear.
Endorsed right here. Not a paid endorser.
Not a paid
endorser.
Nice work, Schoolhouse Rock. Up against two blockers.
Are they moving or are they saying school? The world may never know.
There was a brief family reunion in the penalty box. Swapsies out with melancholy. It looks like.
Oh, what a shot by Carrie Hacksaw. Just putting on the swing to send Schoolhouse Rock flying back out of bounds, but just like it weren't nothing, she's back up and skating. Scully Wheeler, though, still has to complete her initial pass as the freight train moves her out of bounds. Ooh, nice shot there from Schoolhouse Rock out. And finally, Schoolhouse won't ball it after picking up another 3 points.
Maven on the line for the Russian Rollettes against Zote.
Maybe Small takes a pretty serious looking spill, but she is up like nothing. We've got a lead jammer. It's the skater for the Russian Rollettes, number 90, Maven. Even though, well, give it up for the Crazy Eights to keep the abuse going and give Zote time to catch up and pass and start to engage with Maven. And Maven has no choice but to call it. Great defense by the Crazy Eights, even though 4-on-3 advantage for the Rollettes. As Shakira tries to just shove and push her way to the front. Stevie Wonder for the Rollettes. As Shakira gets recycled to the back of the pack and has to come back in behind Melancholy. Sailing on the inside lane, Tara.
Oh, and a wicked shot from Stryker. Knocking Shakira back to the infield once again, pulling her to the back. And when she wasn't looking, Carrie Hacksaw following up with a secondary shot.
Stevie Wonder almost with a really nice move on the outside there, but her skate went out of bounds, and that was enough to force her back. And there she gets through on the inside line and picks up a 5-point grand slam for your defending and perhaps future champions.
Good attempt by AK-47 to get that star pass and block her way through, but Stryker doing just enough to make a spoiler on that plan.
Another 5-point pickup. It's a 15-point chance for Stevie Wonder, who extends the Rollettes lead to 25 as we just dug under 5 minutes, and time is starting to look pretty severe for the Crazy Eights. The Crazy Eights gotta get some. Whistle blows, we are off. And Jackpot runs into a wall caught the other way, but rebounds right away.
can leave the whips at home. A lot of aggressive play up front with the other white meat. An AK-47 doing what they can to stop Maven, but powering through. Doing what you can to keep that lead safe.
Out of the low block sends Raina Payne to the penalty box. And she has to complete a full lap of the track before 30 seconds of penalty time will start.
That's right, because she was past that blue line. And she committed a penalty.
Oh, and the low block on Maven sends her to the WMSC penalty box for a power jam opportunity. A much needed power jam opportunity for the Tracy Aids here with only a minute left in the period. Zote takes the star, but she's not lead. She can't stop the clock. All she can do is skate and pick up points.
Nice work by Rollettes. Carrie Hex on Carabunga, forcing her out of bounds. Slowing down her pace. Zote is one of the fastest skaters in VCB history.
This could be interesting. This jam is going to go until the 2 minutes are complete. Oh, but that was a scoring pass for Maven. It was a 5-point pass. And that'll do it for that time.
And if I was bench coaching these two teams, these would be the two jammers I would want on that line.
Whoever you're cheering for tonight, make some noise. We're in the nitty-gritty here. Oh, and Stevie Wonder almost with a shot. Gets out front, but gets a spill. And Shakira is your lead jammer. Stevie Wonder has yet to get through the pack. Things could get interesting. Oh, Shakira gets shoved out of bounds though, and Stevie Wonder gets through.
They did what they could to Chris, but they had to let her go.
Yep, it's a 4-point pass. And now it's up to the Tracy Aids defense to shut down Stevie Wonder and give Shakira an opportunity to get some jammer lap points here.
That's right.
Oh, but don't fail. Stevie Wonder's through. That's going to be 4 points for her.
Again, letting the Russian Rollettes jammer through is not the way to stop the bleeding.
That's right.
But again, both these teams doing a tremendous job fighting through those last couple of seconds. Great job by Melancholy, forcing the jammer out of bounds, pulling her back.
And time keeps ticking away here. 30 seconds left in this jam.
Power pair demanded meeting in the other white meat. Do what they
Clockwise
can.
block sends the other white meat out for a 6th penalty. Go back signaled, and another 5-point pickup for Shakira, but it's too little too late as the clock ticks down. 2, 1.